Okay, it's finally recording. So let me see if I can get this right. And here we go. So where am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? If my pen not working. Okay, bam, boom. Come on. Excuse me. Okay, let's try again. All right, here we go. So first question, 24.5 hours, and she makes $8.76. How much does she earn? Let's do an estimation here. 24.5 is about 25 hours. 8.76 about 10 hours. So if I work for 25 hours and I make $10 an hour, I'll multiply these two. It should give me about 250. The only number that's remotely close to 250 is B. There's my answer. I didn't even have to multiply. Isn't that great? When you can estimate and the multiple choices answers are a little bit far from each other, value-wise, 214 sticks right out because it can't be 2,000. That's for sure, way too much, and it definitely can't be 15 or $11. So, but for this particular question, 24.5, and if you were to multiply times 8.76, which I'm not, make sure that you don't have to worry about lining up. This one has one decimal place. This one has two decimal places, and your toes are gonna have three decimal places. So when you multiply, and I'll do this in my calculator because I don't want to multiply, you get 24.5 times 8.76. You're going to get this particular number right here, 214.62. Okay, you probably ended up with a 0 here, and that's why they cut that out. Okay, and your answer is B. Question 2. The MP3 player is 76.50. Can you tell these questions are old? So let's round it up to about 80. 850, let's round out to an 8. So if I save $8 every week to get up to 80, how long will it take? Well, the division problem. How many times can they go into 80? About 10 times. So I'm looking for something around the 10. Way too little, just about right, and way too big. So no, no, no. Final answer is C. Okay, so, and let me just, if you were to divide, please set it up this way, 76.50, and divide that by 850, which you're going to move two decimals over, so it's going to become 850. I'll move this 2 over, it's going to become 7650. Okay. So this was a times 100, and then if you multiply the outside by 100, you got to multiply the inside by 100, and that allows us to move the decimal 2 over, and 850 goes into this exactly 9 times, which gives you 7650. Thank you to whoever gave me this cough. Chester walks his neighbor's dog to earn money. He made $89.49 over the past 3 months. So that's about 90. So how much did he make every month? 90 divided by 3 months will give us about $30. So I'm looking for something about 30. Ooh, so they actually made the multiple choice closer to each other. So it could be anywhere between B, C, or D. So probably closer to B because 89.49 is really close to 90. So, but definitely not A. So let's just divide that out. Divide by 3. It's a whole number, so there's no moving of decimals to do. Let's make sure you put the decimal back up here. Move it up. 3 goes into 8 2 times, which is 6. 2, bring the 9 down. Oops. Bring the 9 down. 3 goes to 29 7 times. No, 9 times, I'm sorry. 9 times, which is 27. 29 minus 27 is 2. Bring the 4. 3 goes to 24 8 times. Anything that starts with 2.8? Yes, there is. I'm sorry, 29.8? Yes, there is, which is B. A building is 52 meters tall. The building next to it is 15.36. What's the difference? This is a subtraction problem. 52, it's a whole number. Let's add a decimal and 2 zeros. 50, let's make sure the decimals are lined up, so our place values are lined up. So, 2 is going to borrow, it's going to become a 10. It's going to borrow, that's going to be a 10, and this becomes 9. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 3 is 6. And this became a 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. And bring the decimal down, 1.64. Okay. Next question. Numero 5. He drove 199.5 miles in 3.5 hours. So, let's do an estimate here. That's about 200 miles. It's about 4. So how much did he drive in 1 hour? 200 divided by 4, about 50. Definitely not this. Too little. 5.7. 500, way too big. 570, way too big. The only one near 50 is 57. See how nice estimating is sometimes? It really comes in handy. Or if you want to, nevertheless, you can divide. Make sure you multiply this by 10 to move it once over. Multiply the inside by 10 to move it once over. Now your division problem becomes 1,995 divided by 35. And you divide. And you'll probably, not probably, but for sure you'll get B. Okay, this is multiple choice. Okay, so multiple choice, use your multiple choice answers as a guide, okay, to what kind of answers you should expect, and use them to your advantage. Says the sink leaked 36.054 liters of water the past 6 months. How much was each month? Well, that can, let's again try to use estimation. This is 36, close to 36, really close to 36, and divided by 6. So 36 divided by 6 will give me somewhere near 6. Definitely not this guy. 6.9 is a little bit too much. Okay, so it's going to be either this one or this one. It can't be 8 liters because it's not it's not 36, the whole number. It's 36.054. And the only one that makes really any sense is this one. This one I'm going to show you. 36.054 divided by 6. It's a whole number. Nothing to worry about. Let's bring that up. 6.36 6 times. Okay. 0. Bring the 0 down. Can 6 go into 0? Nope. Can 6 go into 5? Nope. So you add a 0. And can 6 go into finally 54? Yes, it can. So the answer is 6.009. Clear. 1 hour of violin is $33.50. If she takes lessons for 3.5 hours, how much will the parents have to pay? Quite a little bit of money. 33.50 for 1 lesson. Let's multiply it by 3.5. Notice I'm not lining my decimals this time around because it's multiplication. You multiply this, 5, 0, 0, 25 goes 2, 17 goes 1, 16. Add a 0, 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 5 is 15, goes 1 is 10, goes 1 is 10 again. 0, 5, 2, 7, 1, 1. 2 decimal place, oops, 1, 2, 3, so there's a total of 3 decimal place here. My answer should have 3, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to put it right here. So 11725 is my answer. The last 0 I can just throw out. So, let's see. Next one. Okay. 8. 4.4 grams of salt in the solution. You're going to add, it says there, so this one's pretty obvious. Line up your decimals when it's addition. 1 and 8. Add a 0 as a placeholder here at the end. So we get 4, 9, 5. Yay, A. Put your word here. I always forget about that secret word. Here's the movie I was watching before. While I was eating. So, Here is your Top Gun. Okay. I like the movie. Next one, 9. Michael earned 50.43 in 6.15 hours. How much did he earn each hour? Okay. Well, 50 rounds to about 50. 6 rounds 60. How many times can 6 go into about 50? In 50? About 8, right? 8 and change? Nope. 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 Closest one. You don't believe me? Let's try this. 50.43. You can just realize you can just use estimation for the whole multiple choice part. And you can just be fine and get everything correct. Let's move 2 over. Get 615. Multiply by 100. And move 2 over. Multiply by 100. And inside you're going to get 5043. What was that? That's a 4 number. Okay, so 615 goes into 5043 8 times. Okay, 8 times 3 is 15, goes 1, is 8 times 1 is 8, 9, 8 times 6 is 48, so close enough. So 13 minus 5 is 8, 13 minus 9 is, I don't know, 4, that's a 9, minus 8 is 1, 148. Now I can add a decimal here to continue, add a decimal in my quotient, add a 0, bring that down, 615 goes into 1,408 about 2 times, and I'm going to stop because you can tell already that that is pointing towards this answer. Okay? Let's move because my computer is heating up. Where are we? 10? Sort of halfway. My God. Piece of land measures 112 point that.